So what do you get when you have a loaded baked potato, colossal shrimp, giant sea scallops, smoked salmon, and sauteed spinach? Well, you get one heck of a meal. One that'll make you want to pimp slap your mama. This is Cooking with Sylv Mack. Are you serious? I'm sorry. I was experiencing something right there, but this is so good. Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with Sylv Mack. Thank you so much for joining me on my cooking channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Give me a couple of thumbs up if you like the videos and leave me some comments because I want to know what you're thinking and what you think about my food and the videos. Anyway, today, I should rather say tonight because it is nighttime here in Arizona. I felt like cooking out on my grill. So I'm gonna cook a bunch of seafood and serve it with a baked potato and some sauteed spinach. So you know what I'm about to say. Grab that glass of wine, y'all, and let's get to cooking. Okay, so like I said, I felt like cooking a lot of seafood tonight. And I went to this seafood place called Chula Seafood. And it's a market, and then they also have a restaurant. So I had ordered some fried shrimp and so forth. But then I looked and I saw what they had, and their seafood was phenomenal. Let me show you. So check out the salmon. So I got some salmon fillets. Look at the marbling on that. Okay, can you see that? This is sushi grade salmon. It doesn't have the color added like you get in the grocery store. It's super fresh, and I can't wait to, I'm gonna smoke that. Then check out, I got those huge prawn shrimp again. See how big they are? I did get this at the grocery store, so I got that at Fry's. I'm gonna blacken those. And then look at I'll turn it around this way. Look at these sea scallops. Oh my goodness, they are huge. And they are also, they're dry sea scallops. So that means I can actually sear them. A lot of times the ones that you get in the grocery store, they've been frozen already. So it's really hard to actually get a really good sear on them. So these I can actually sear. When I cook these though, I think I'm gonna just do a little salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna use a little clarified butter. I got this in the grocery store as well. And make a lime and cilantro butter sauce, I think, to go on that with the clarified butter. And I'm gonna drizzle that on the scallops. And then with the colossal shrimp, I'm going to, of course, use my favorite, Zatarain's blackened seasoning. This is really good because it's already salty, so you don't have to add any salt at all. So I'll blacken the shrimp with those. With the wonderful sushi grade salmon, I'm gonna put a little bit of smoked salt on there. This I got off of the internet. I love this salt. Let me kind of show you. It comes already like with a little shaker, but let me see if I can take this off so you can see it. Okay, well, you won't see it this time. But anyway, it's a really lovely smoked salt. I'm gonna put a little bit of that smoked salt on there. Of course, I always put seafood. I always put lemon on my seafood because that sort of brightens it up and it sort of takes away the fishy flavor. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on the smoked salmon, some of the Greek island herbs, and just a little bit because I want the smoke to really be prevalent. All right, I'm gonna season these up, and then we're gonna head on out to the grill and we're gonna get to cooking. I can't wait. Okay, everybody, so I got the seafood all seasoned up, and I'm gonna go and put on the salmon right now because that's gonna take about an hour. I'm gonna cook that at 180 degrees and smoke it. Then I'm gonna crank up that heat, and then I'm gonna sear and blacken the scallops and those colossal shrimp. So let's head out to the grill. So I've got my salmon out here. I decided to put it on a grate and on a pan, and I sprayed this with some Pam so that way it won't stick. So now, stick it on here. So the salmon now has been smoking for about an hour. Then I cranked up the temperature to 225 degrees. So now let's check it. Oh yeah. Does that look good or what? Let me tell you what I'm doing now. So I've got the scallops and I've got the colossal shrimp. They're already seasoned. So what I ended up doing is taking 2 cast iron skillets. I put them onto my Traeger grill. I cranked up the heat to 450 degrees, and I put the cast iron skillets on there so that they can heat up. Because what I want to happen is I want to put these on and I want them to sizzle. I want to blacken those shrimp and I want to sear those scallops, and you need to have your cast iron skillets screaming hot. So I would say if you're going to do this, make sure that you allow your cast iron skillets to heat up at least for like 20 minutes. And the other thing that I did too is I used some grapeseed oil, and this has a higher smoke point than any of the other oils, or at least other, more so than olive oil and like Crisco. So now let's put them on, and you can hear the sizzle. And that's exactly what you want, is that sizzle. So I'm going to put all of the scallops in one. You want to make sure that you don't crowd the pan, because if you crowd the pan, you end up steaming them instead of searing them. And now I'm going to put the colossal shrimp. In the other pan. I also have my baked potatoes in there, so once we're done, this is going to be fantastic. So I'm going to close this up now so I can get some nice smoke, and then I'm going to let it cook for a couple of minutes. I would say probably about maybe 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'm going to check on it and flip them, and then probably another 3 to 4 minutes, and then I will take them off the grill. Okay, so now that the shrimp and the scallops are on, I'm gonna go on and make that cilantro lime butter. So this is clarified butter, and I bought this actually at Fry's. It is a little expensive, but clarified butter is all of the milk fats and so forth removed, and then you have the clarified butter that's left. I've added half of a lime, and then I have heated it up, but you don't want to heat it too high. You want to put it on like medium. I added just about maybe 1 clove of garlic, and then I sprinkled in a little bit of the cilantro that I had chopped up. And the cilantro was probably maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon. So you don't want it to boil, you don't want it to turn brown or anything. So you just basically want to heat it up. All right, so the food is ready, so now it's time to plate it. Let's get to it. Woo, this looks good. Hey y'all, you know this is my favorite part, when I get a chance to eat my food. But let me just show you this fantastic plate, okay? It's beautiful. Okay, so we have a baked potato. We have some sauteed spinach with mushrooms. We have colossal shrimp that are blackened out on the grill. We also have some monstrous, perfectly seared sea scallops that were also cooked out on the grill. And then we also have over here some salmon. And the salmon was sushi grade salmon that I cooked out on the grill, and I smoked it, what? Low and slow. And I served it with a little bit of capers. Now, I also made a little bit of cilantro lime butter, and I drizzled that on. So now, let's see what's going on with everything. I'm gonna try the salmon first with the little caper on there. It's juicy, and all of that marbling that you saw in there in the beginning, it's just absolutely fabulous. Wonderful. Now, let's try one of these scallops. I'm just gonna take the whole thing, and I drizzled it, of course, with some butter, cilantro and garlic butter, lime butter. I need a moment alone. That's good. Now I'm just gonna pick up the shrimp from the tail and just take a nice big bite. Oh, I have to get something to wipe my mouth. That was so juicy. What? Are you serious? I'm sorry. I was experiencing something right there, but this is so good. I just have to tell you that. All right, I'm going to eat the rest of my food, the baked potato and some of the spinach. And while I'm doing that, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Also, leave some comments. Give me a few thumbs up if you really like what's going on. And share it with your friends at any point in time. Because right now, I have a date with this plate.